Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Chandra Dewi Wahyu Anggraini. You can call me Mrs. Chandra Dewi. I'm a lecturer of Qualitative Research Method class. Okay, hello everyone. How are you today? Fine? Okay. Do you know what research type it is? About this title, Students' Perspectives Toward the Use of Instagram in Writing Class. Do you know about that title? What kind of research method it is? No? Okay. That is one of the qualitative research method entitled case study in the form of case study. Okay, so today we will learn about one of research methods in qualitative research. It is case study. Okay, do you know what is case study? No? Okay, let's get started about case study. Okay, according to Borg and Gall, 2003, case study has 4 characteristics. Case study covers the first one, the study of phenomenon by focusing on specific instances. The second one, it is an in-depth of each case. The third one, it is the study of phenomenon in its natural context. And the fourth, it's the study of emic perspectives of case study participants. All in all, it can be stated that a case study is the in-depth study of instances of a phenomenon in its natural context and from the perspectives of participants involved in the phenomenon. For example, like I've stated before, the title is The Student Perspectives Toward the Use of Instagram in Writing Class. So here the participants are students, and then as the researcher, we want to know the student perspectives and about the phenomenon is the phenomenon of the use of Instagram in the teaching learning process in writing class. Okay, so what are the purposes of conducting case study? Researchers generally do case studies for one of 3 purposes. The purposes are the first one, to produce detailed description of a phenomenon. The second one, to develop possible explanation of the phenomenon. And the third one, to evaluate phenomenon. And there are several steps of conducting a case study. The first one, we have to design first a case study by formulating the problems and then selecting a case or a topic, and then we have to know our role as the researcher in case study. That's the first one. And then the second one, we have to collect case study data. The third one, we have to analyze case study data. And then the fourth, we have to validate and we have to find the reliability of a case study findings. The fifth, we have to do the generalizability of case study findings. And then the last one, we have to report our case study findings. That's one. And then when we conduct a case study, we have to follow the steps and the instruction, and we have to follow the writing convention or writing rules when we want to do the case study report. Talking about a case study, it cannot be avoided from the advantages and disadvantages of conducting a case study. Okay, the advantages of conducting a case study, the first one, the researcher can bring a case into life in a way that is not possible using statistical method or quantitative research. The second one, the readers of case study reports may have a better basis for developing theories. And then the third one, a good case study report will reveal the researcher's perspective on the phenomenon. And then the fourth one, case study emergent quality. Okay, and then we go to the disadvantages of a case study. The first one, the difficulty of generalizing the findings to other situations. The second one, the ethical problems can arise if it proves difficult in the report of disguise the identity or the organization or individuals that were studied. And then the third one, case studies require highly developed language skills in order to identify the construct themes pattern in verbal data and to write a report that brings a case alive for the readers. Okay, now you have already known about the information of a case study, haven't you? So, conducting a case study is easy as long as the researchers of case study follow the steps of doing a case study. And the researchers should follow the writing rules or writing conventions of writing a case study report. Okay, that's all for today's material. See you in the next materials. Bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.